Why do I keep doing this to myself? This torture cycle. I quit, start, quit again. I find a side hustle. Then I'm back here, staring at the blank paper after months of nothing. And I'm exhausted. I'm tired of myself. Tired of being afraid of the future. Tired of this voice that whispers, what if you never really went for it? You know, that thought, that one thought, it haunts me. And you know what? That's exactly why I'm back. Because living with regret, living with what if, that's the real torture. Not this, not the process, not the struggle. The real pain is, for me, walking away and never knowing what I could have become. You know, here's the thing that nobody tells you about being an artist. You'll hate and love it at the same breath. I spend weeks convincing myself I should quit, that it's not practical, that it's not realistic, and that I need something safe. But then the brush touches the paper and everything gets quiet and the doubt fades. The fear loosens its grip. And I remember, this is where I belong. This is what makes me feel alive, happy, at peace. How do you walk away from the one thing that makes you feel like you? I spoke to God today, like I always do when I'm standing at this crossroad. And once again, he reminded me, get back to business. So here I am, and there you are. Thank you for watching this. It means more than you know. Because even now, even as I'm painting this, the doubts are circling in my mind. Who's gonna watch this? How do I grow? Will anybody even care? What's the purpose of all it? I don't know. That's all I know. I don't have all the answers, but here's what I do know. I know I'm an artist, maybe a philosopher, definitely just a simple man trying to figure out his purpose. And I know that faith isn't about having all answers. Faith is about taking the next step, even when you can't see the staircase. And faith is, for me, picking up the brush when your hands shake. And faith is showing up to the paper or the canvas, whatever you prefer, again and again, even when you've quit a dozen of times before. Because God's plan doesn't require my understanding, it requires my trust. And I'm choosing to trust that this matters, that this means something, that in the end, it will all turn out for the better. And maybe you're watching this because you're in your own cycle, starting, stopping, doubting, returning. And maybe you're tired too, like me, tired of being afraid and tired of the voice inside your head that says you're not good enough, not ready, not worthy. Let me tell you something. That voice, it's a liar. The fact that you keep coming back, this is not your weakness. That's not failure. That's the proof. That's the thing that matters to you. That's the proof that you were made for this, that you should not abandon it. We don't keep returning to things that are meant for us. You don't torture yourself over things you don't love. So even if you're in that cycle right now, like me, even if you're wondering whether to quit or start again, let this be your sign. Start. Pick up the brush. Open the laptop. Write that first line. Sing the first note. Do it afraid. Do it tired. Do it uncertain. But do it. Because here's the truth about faith, purpose. God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to know who will watch or care or understand. You just need to show up. I'm painting today because I'm choosing to believe that obedience matters more than outcomes. I'm choosing to believe that the work itself is sacred, whether 10 people see it or 10,000. I'm choosing to believe that God always wins and His plan will manifest. As long as I just keep trusting, keep moving, keep creating. And honestly, that's enough. That has to be enough. Because the alternative, walking away, playing it safe, living small, that's not a life. That's just existence. So here we are, you and me, both choosing to keep going. Thank you for being here, for watching, for walking this path alongside me. If you're stuck in the cycle, remember this. The fact that you keep coming back means you're not done yet. God is not done with you yet. So let's get back to business.